Welcome back, my peeps. Mr. Blonde is returning to you. Sorry for the very, very abrupt departure on the last one, but duty called. And as anyone who has seen my videos before knows that I'm a father and husband first, and then the rest of this I fit in where I can because I enjoy it, and I hope you do too. But I have to step away when I gotta step away, and this was one of those times. So we're back though. This guy, also a married man by the look of it, he'd understand what we're talking about. He and we were looking at this organism 119. It looks like he was doing tests. Let's see. We plan to infect a human cell line with organism 119 and perform irradiation experiments with flow cytometry. I have no idea what he's talking about. Would this be appropriate? It would be great if you could get the department to look at the SEM image. So some kind of organism. Creepy. And then the reply. Hey, Soichi. It was great to see this image. Wow, yet more complex life on Europa. Dianococcus radiorinus might be worth looking into as it survives very high levels of radiation here on Earth. Similarly, you would consider looking at such and such and such and such. Produces pili in response to radiation and uses them to transfer DNA. Perhaps your organism uses a similar mechanism. Have you considered that organism 119 is transferring or scavenging DNA as a method of surviving radiation? As you well know, in terms of radiation, Europa receives 5.4 SV per day, over 300,000 times the level on Earth. The organism must have evolved such a high resistance to radiation as a necessity of survival. That said, the radiation beneath macular is much lower due to the thick ice crust. Radiation experiments with flow cytometry sound like an appropriate course of action. Image confirming, let's see, also from the doctor to Matthew. We've attached an image confirming that organism 119 attaches to human cells. We will proceed with irradiation experiments on these cell lines. We propose naming organism 119 Europa radiophilus. What do you think? I have no idea what they're looking. Oh, I guess those squares are like magnified. So it's attaching itself to the human cell. Well, that's not good at all. Hi, Matthew. We have now run the radiation experiments and can confirm that this thing does indeed seem to confer resistance to radiation. See attached. Ooh, it confers resistance. I wonder if that can make humans more resistant. What side effects would it have, though? We assume survival is due to DNA damage repair. We tagged various DNA repair enzymes with GFP and found that, that's very technical, that DNA double-strand break repair is occurring, blah, blah, blah. Something is amiss. We don't know what is performing this repair. The lab doesn't know how E. radiophilus, good name, could repair DNA. Have you considered that another organism might be in symbiotic relationship with E. radiophilus, perhaps a virus? We ran a PCR on the human cells exposed to the E. radiophilus and found that there was a virus present. We have discovered an unknown virus, which we've named Unknown Europa Virus, UEV. Gel electrophoresis image attached. Ooh, a virus. This is phenomenal. You need to sequence this, said Matthew. We finished sequencing it, data attached. It is a virus unlike any we've ever seen. Maybe we have found a cure for senescence, a form of biological immortality. We are running some long-term tests on plants and mice to see the effects. That sounds creepy. The plants are clearly exhibiting longer lifespans when exposed to the organism. We don't have a facility here to continue testing. We're going on to human testing, and we're going to use ourselves as subjects. It's the only way to accelerate progress. Are you insane? That is crazy. They're exposing themselves to a virus that's just crazy. Oops, sorry. I wouldn't have agreed to go along with that. I'm just throwing that out there right now. Oh, hey, you know what? We found this virus. We don't know what it does other than that it seems to live in symbiosis with some kind of bacteria that we found here, and it seems to help in repair and make them live longer. It worked on plants. Let's go ahead and use it on ourselves now. Good idea. Alright. Chris McLean. Okay, so this is from Chris, the engineer. What is it that you found then, Soichi? We found an extremophile, i.e. an organism that can live in extreme conditions that survived massive doses of radiation. Radiation damages DNA. The extremophile has a virus living inside it. The extremophile scavenges DNA from other organisms, which the virus uses to repair the extremophile's damaged DNA. Essentially, they work together to survive in what's called a symbiotic relationship. So the bacteria, the extremophile, scavenges DNA from other organisms, including humans perhaps, and then the virus uses that to repair it. So they could be considered together some kind of predatory invader in a human body. So what's the implication? What does it do, Chris? In some ways, it is an immortal relationship. It doesn't seem to age biologically. Aging and death are ultimately caused by DNA damage. We have the ability to fix our DNA, but that ability is limited. The organism can repair damage caused by massive doses of radiation. If we could harness the power, we could potentially eliminate biological aging, what is known as senescence. Oh, okay, that's what he meant by that. So you found something that could make humans immortal? Not exactly. There are many causes of death other than DNA damage. It would not save you from trauma, from brain damage, from cardiac arrest, etc., but it would potentially cure cancers and many genetic diseases and massively increase life expectancy. Ooh, the plot thickens. So they've been experimenting on themselves. Okay, that's going back. Here we go. Alright, well we have cleared the crew quarters. That was deep. And that was chapter 2. Done. Alright, sports fans, we're in Sector C. Where are the crew?
These people should not have been sent here. It's not safe.
Manned space travel is not safe. Since mankind first entered space, the debate has raged over the value of manned space travel. There is a large contingent of the ISA that believes all tasks that need to be performed on Europa could be performed by machines. It is obviously less risky to send machines rather than humans into space.
That is true. Okay, let's see. He keeps talking about that. He's obsessed with the idea of sending machines and not humans into space. Okay. Hold on a second. I think that breaker would leave that. Okay, I got it. I got this. Wait for it, guys. Tom, you watching? I know you can't do this because you're just a machine. You didn't have parents who loved you. Boom. Sorry, Tom.
We sent drones to Earth's moon. Scientists can remotely operate drones. If we did it there, why not here too?
Teleoperation became possible on the moon when the communication latency was reduced to 1.4 seconds. The distance between the Earth and Earth's moon is approximately 1.3 light seconds. This enables near real-time control of drones by scientists. The story is different with Europa, as the distance between Earth and Jupiter oscillates between approximately 32 and 53 light minutes. It takes a very long time for Earth to communicate with Europa. Due to that distance, teleoperation will never be possible on Europa.
Okay, but why not control drones from the satellite?
Why not indeed? My systems can be teleoperated from Europa's satellite. That is when the communication lines are open. However, the advantages of human field workers apparently outweigh the risks.
Apparently so. Let's not just go around second-guessing everybody. Okay. I think that this would be... I can move... Oh, keep forgetting I need to hold that. If I'm right, this is a rather simplistic one. Okay, it was a rather simplistic one. Unless there's more to it. What do you think, Tom? You like that one? I thought it was pretty slick myself. Okay. Okay. Nobody panic. What is this? Oh, I got it. I see. We need to raise this up. We need to raise the bar. Going on around here is getting a little bit. Okay, there we go. Success. And thank you.
So, why can't you solve these tests, Tom?
I am not permitted to think laterally. Parts of my systems are permitted to use evolutionary algorithms. This simulates what is called creativity. However, evolutionary algorithms can converge on inefficient and ethically suboptimal solutions. Since this is the case, I am only permitted to take actions in response to a set of constraints.
What do you mean by morally suboptimal?
Solutions to problems that transgress ethical boundaries.
I'm still not very clear on what that means. Well, this room's very monochromatic. At least the parts that got the light bridge is working. Okay. Alright. Oh, shoot. Okay. That was close. Forget about that one. Alright. I think that means that I need to... I'm leaving this one here. And I'm snatching that one back up. And putting it over there. If I take that one out, if I fire this over there, I mean that clears the way, but that's not what we want. Hold on. If there was a way for me to get this one to generate again, but there doesn't seem to be. I need to get this door open. I mean, that works, but now we're SOL. And that one is an actual thing that you pull out, so that's not going to work. Okay, hold on. Think of the solution, not the problem. I need to get something in there before I can pull this one out, and I need to be out here. The only thing that I can see from here would be this one. No, wait. What if... No, it has to be that. What if we can use this? I think I know what we have to do. That guy through here. Basically, we're just going to bring that one into play in the room. And we're going to get this puppy out here. Oh, what did I do? Whoops. That was not deliberate. Okay, I think this is gonna work. Now both of those are in view for me to be able to get to at another point from higher up. I need you there. And then this guy is going to power the door from around the corner. Perfect. I think this is it. Perfect. Oh. Ah. Keep doing that. Very frustrating. Hold on. Nobody panic. We got this. Okay, okay, okay. And we need to not walk through the floor again. Perfect. Success. I love it. Okay.
Why does a lack of creativity stop you solving these tests?
Well, I contend that problem solving is creativity. These human interaction tests are exercising your creative mind.
I don't see how problem solving is creative.
Think back to the beginning of these tests, to the first puzzle you solved. It required you to throw a box through a window. Do you remember?
Yeah, I think so.
I simply had never thought to throw a box through a window. That is creativity, thinking outside of the box.
Mm-hmm. That is very clever of you, sir. Okay, hold on. What does this do? Oh, I got it. Okay, here we go. I was thinking I had to lower this ramp to block the thing, but I do not need to do that. I just needed the ramp to be able to go around it. Perfection. Here we go.
Can a computer ever be creative?
They can. But a computer's method of creativity is to try everything until something works. Think of nature. People consider nature creative. The process of evolution by natural selection. It perhaps started with one organism. From there, it essentially tried to create every organism it could. Those organisms that did not survive perished. So, nature's creative force is to try every conceivable idea. Those ideas that work survive.
Okay, so why aren't you permitted to emulate that process?
Because the solutions that a biological process creates are not always good solutions. As we see, nature is morally ambivalent. It will happily create morally suboptimal ideas to fulfill its creative mandate. We see this in parasitic worms, viruses, and pathogens.
Those things are far too complex to be a mistake, pal. Computer try and dictate evolution to me. Okay. Now my question is, do I really need these beams to be on at all, or could I just take the power away from there? Okay, can I jump up and grab that? I can't. Okay. Alright. No, before you ask, I'm not entirely sure. I know I need to drop this thing, and the only way that I can think of doing that is to... Well, can we shoot the... Is the power source on this magnet viewable? No. I need to get this thing to drop. I can't grab it myself. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, really? Thought I had it that time. Here we go. Did it go over? Oh, yes. Just need to throw your weight around a little bit. You. Bequeath unto me the power cell.
If you weren't restricted, do you think you could be creative?
As creative as a human? Certainly. You believe yourself to be a creative. But in mathematical terms, creativity is merely constrained chaos.
What do you mean?
I have discerned that creativity is divergent thinking, creating an organic solution to a problem. In the human mind, divergent thoughts are created and then curated by the frontal lobe. I can create divergent thoughts and moderate them. So, I am creative.
Organic solutions?
Organic, in that it is developed through a biological process, whether that is the process of evolution or a computed process.
Is a coldly calculated and rather inaccurate assertion of what makes humans humans. He's just thinking strictly, which I guess a machine would, of, oh well, thought process. I think about a soul or higher intellect. Let's see. What is the... Oh, I got it. Okay. As soon as he sees me, the door closes. We need to block his vision of me. And I think the way to do that is to be stacking these puppies up. I mean, I could be terribly wrong, but that's all I got right now. I could be very wrong, as I said. Yeah, that seemed to have worked. Great. Gotta turn it just a skosh over. Can't believe that worked. I really did not think I was going to. Can I just push it? Ah, okay, I can. That's not necessarily a good thing. Okay, here we go. Let's see if that was enough. All right, Ava. Let's go. Oh, yes! We made it. Oh, look. Okay. Alright. I can't go down. Another one of these things. Oh, that's trippy. Really trippy. It's like something out of Prince of Persia. Okay. Okay, I guess I have to ask the question. Why am I doing this? I guess that was proving to them that I wasn't a machine? Because I was able to solve that? I don't know. I feel accomplished regardless, so we're going to proceed. Okay. Why would I have done that? Did it affect it somehow? But what would be the point of this one then? To get rid of the green. I think that's it. I do believe that was it. Now come back here. Okay. I highly doubt we're gonna make that. No. Okay, she can't jump very far. Oh, hold on. Dang. Oh. I think I know what I have to do here. I think. Actually, no. I don't know. We're gonna try something though. Okay, here's what we're gonna try. Don't go, don't. Ah! Just wait for it, guys. This is gonna be a thing of beauty when it works. Okay, it worked. Now, just in case, I'm gonna grab that. You never know. Okay. Looks like I called it right, although not quite right because I need to go through here first. Or not. Oh, it looks like I need another green one here. How interesting. Could that really be right? I need to get this one too. Okay. That is doable. Tom watching. Good. Okay. Okay, so I think what we need to do is go through here and get these doors to open and close. Well, it's a good thing it can't kill you. Okay, that's a little bit of victory.
Okay, so you could solve these tests, but in a terrible fashion. Can you think of a solution to this one?
Chop off your arm and leave it on the button. That way the door will stay open.
Yeah, that's not a great solution.
You threw the box through the window. Perhaps we could throw you through the window.
Actually, Tom, I think I'm okay for help.
Right you are.
Yeah, those are terrible solutions. Okay, that one is done. Oh, I know what to do. Or no, do I? I think I do. Not sure. We're gonna try something here. Okay. Now, if this works, the door is open now. So if I got that far enough, when I go here and take that off, dang, I'll need to get it further. Come on, Ava. I need you to toss this box. I don't think that was far enough. I really don't. But, you never know. Maybe it'll bounce the other way. No. Drat. Can't think of another way to get it up there other than this, though. So let's just try and jump a little bit further. Okay. I think that was it. I think we have it. Oh yes, we have it.
Can I have an update on the crew?
I have not managed to track them down.
It will have been 6 years since I've seen them. Or anyone, actually.
They have locked all the doors. I would not expect a warm reception.
Well, at least they're expecting us.
Interesting. Okay. Let's just be honest. Probably crazy. I'm not really sure what we're gunning for here. Trying to match everything up. Like so. Okay. Oh, I think I know. Okay, hold on a second. I think I see. So let's switch these two. I'm not really sure if that matters. Do want that. Okay. Don't want to drop back down. Oh, that's what... Okay. I got you. There we go. Let me just steal it from here. Oh, 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 oh. Perfect. Trying to trick us? I don't think so.
So what was the need to send us here?
When the ISA discovered life on Europa, they deemed a ground crew necessary. The advantage of human field workers is that they can adapt to new knowledge more effectively. I, apparently, was not cutting the mustard. It is the Chinese room problem. A computer may be able to interact with new knowledge, but it does not know the value of that knowledge.
So can I shoot this? It doesn't look like I can do that. Hold on. Okay, there's something in there. Okay, let's do this first. I think that's pretty cut and dry the way it has to be. Yes. Yes, it is. Next up, I need to open that door. And I'm not entirely sure how, but it's happening. Okay, where did that go? Okay. That opens this. Well, that will do us no good, and I don't think I can fit a square into that circular thing, so... That raises up that. Does not help either. That opens up that. What does this one do? Oh, it opens up here. What is this one do? Oh, oh, stairs. Ha ha ha. I saw that. I was testing the rest of you to see if you were paying attention. You passed. Oh, come on, go back. Very good. Here we go. Let's do that. Hang on 1 second. My apologies. Had to deal with something. Alright, so... Oh, you know what? Let's go this over to here. Very good. Alright, so... Let's take that out. Now put it back. Perfect. That is perfect. Okay.
I've started to collate information from my local instance. It seems the crew intentionally cut communication with the satellite.
Why?
It appears we had a disagreement.
About what? Okay. I hope this is a good thing. I don't see a reason why we'd want to go down there. Right? Okay. We only have power in one of these. What happens if I take this? Okay. It's not high enough. So what if I go... and then I jump up onto it. Oh, I know. Okay, here we go. Perfect.
This confirms my fears. The crew have made intentional breaches of my security. The crew have attempted to compromise my systems.
What does this mean?
They don't want to be found. They are hiding.
From who?
Us.
Why? What is that? Crack? So the crew are hiding from us. Why would they do that? Oh, evidence.
I am concerned about Mikhail.
Why is that?
He seems to be developing antisocial habits. He is spending a lot of his time in private, don't you think? Perhaps you should talk to him.
What do you want me to say?
Just keep an eye on him. Make sure he doesn't do anything rash.
Are you that worried?
His behavior is not within normal parameters. Please make sure he is okay.
Don't you think they might be doing the right thing?
Grounding us on a foreign moon? No, Daniel, I don't think they're doing the right thing.
You don't have to be so aggressive about it. They must have their reason.
Yeah, plausible deniability.
Daniel, could I have a word?
I'm busy.
It is important.
Okay.
Are you aware that Christopher and Mikhail are involved in self-harm?
Sorry, what? For how long?
They have both macerated their right arms. Mikhail has completely removed his forearm.
His whole forearm?
Yes.
Where are they?
I had attempted to stop the situation escalating myself, but I seem to have failed. I came to you because, as our loyal captain, I can trust you to help them.
Where are they?
I don't know. They've disappeared.
Interesting. I wonder if the implant is in their forearms or something like that. If he did that trying to get the implant out. I don't know. I'm starting to get suspicious of Tom.
Sarah, I need advice.
Okay.
What would you do if someone threatened your friends?
Your hypothetical friends, I assume.
Yes, my hypothetical friends.
You should protect those you love.
I need you to remember that, Sarah.
What is going on around here? Keep a weather eye open for more of those. Okay, forget that. Access denied. What is this? Moonwatch log sheet. Technical operations. Oh, it's Tom. They were looking at Tom's blueprints. Interesting. Hansel and Gretel. I can't read those. Tom is watching. Hopefully that's in ink. Interesting. Okay. I don't know who to trust around here, guys. Chapter 3 is done. I think we'll put a break in here. been going on for a while. I have no idea how long, actually. This is a very, very engrossing game. So we'll put a break in here, and the next one looks like we're still trying to find the crew, and what we've learned is that they don't want to be found, and either... I don't even know. There are so many possibilities for what could be going on. I mean, Mikhail could have won them all over, taken the implants out. I mean, basically, Tom is still merging with the Tom of this installation, absorbing memories of what's been going on. So he doesn't know all of what he did down here with them. So, I mean, Tom could have turned psychotic and controlled some to kill others. I mean, who knows? Who knows? We'll find out. Join me in the next one then, won't you? Okay, guys, take care of yourselves. Bye.